Hey everybody, what's up? This is Crypto Cody, and I'm so excited to do another video for you guys. Guys, if you could do me a huge favor, please like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notification. That would mean the world to me. In today's video, I'm super pumped because I had the pleasure of interviewing three awesome guys from the NOLE project, where they created the NOLE coin token as well as the NOLE Exchange. Let's dive into their thoughts on the future developments in this crypto world. Hey everybody, what's up? So I am so pumped today in this interview because today we are going to have not just one, not two, but three awesome guys. They are the creators of the NOLE coin as well as the NOLE Exchange that's going to be up and coming. Really excited about that. So today we have visionary and philanthropist and CEO Kevin, as well as the master craftsman and developer Hassam, and the e-commerce businessman and advisor of the NOLE coin, Debashis. So guys, thank you so much for coming on the show. Really excited to have you guys. I want to kind of just start this off just with like a fun question for everybody.
Yeah, sure.
So if everybody can kind of share, who is someone that really inspires you guys the most?
I think what inspires us the most is Elon Musk. You know, the name NOLE is actually Elon backwards. So that's the person that is inspiring us the most.
That's awesome.
And yeah, his vision, his way of thinking and everything, I think he's the most inspiring person for us. But also these two people who are in the chat right now, you know, these they are inspiring me the most also. So
Personally for me, while Mr. Buffett does not have a good opinion about crypto, but in terms of investments in general, he's one of my role models when it comes to investments and long-term planning in the financial market. So he's one of the gentlemen whom we follow a lot of principles from his books as well.
So cool.
Yeah, we as NOLE are studying a lot. You know, we are also learning in the space, so we are checking all kind of big influencers out and big famous people. And yeah, Elon Musk, Warren Buffett, of course, and everyone that is supporting us. You know, all the community members.
That's awesome.
The most inspiring people, also the people that follow us every day, help us promote, help us getting exposure for the project. Those are the most inspiring people for me. Yeah.
Well, obviously, I'm talking to the future Elon Musks and Warren Buffetts of the world right now, so I'm super excited about that as well. Awesome. So let's just kind of dive into it. When you guys kind of got started, obviously you guys have a team now. Is there more to the team than just the three of you right now, or how did you guys all come together as a team?
Well, I started the project at the end of 2018, you know, and I had an idea to make a coin. I invested in crypto, and I had a lot of energy, and I made the project, and I was like, okay, I'm going to do this. And then we came together as a group of friends, actually. You know, we didn't know each other before, but we came together through crypto. So that's how we met each other.
And I'd love to hear from everybody too, just like what initially drew you guys to the blockchain world?
I'm a developer. I like coding. And when I first get familiar to this new field, this blockchain, it's really, really exciting for me when I create a new smart contract or a dApp. And I like it. I love it.
We awesome. But that's also a thing. You have to love this, you know. I see a lot of people starting projects and trying to build something up, but you really have to love it like Hassam does. Otherwise, it's not going to work, you know. That's
yes, totally. Exactly.
That's
because it's too much work sometimes, and it makes you tired. Yeah, you have to love it to be able to continue.
And Hassam, I mean, you how many dApps have you actually developed so far?
Oh, I don't know. Too many.
Now he's stuck with us, but I think he has endless plans of developing right now.
I do not count. Really, I do not count. Some of them are personal projects. Some of them are for other projects. I help them.
This is interesting, kind of diving into the dApp a little bit. I mean, obviously, you guys have this really unique combination of like philanthropy as well as gaming. So can you guys kind of give me an idea as far as like what that's all about? How do you guys mix those two things together? And first of all, I mean, who's the philanthropist in this cause? I'm assuming Kevin, you are?
I am a philanthropist. Deba is a philanthropist. We are all philanthropists. We are like while we are creating, we can give back to the people, you know?
Yeah,
the bigger we go, the more we can give back to the people. And it's a great feeling that we are able to do it. Also with the blockchain technology makes it so easy, you know, it's borderless, it's fast. We can reach people from Bangladesh, from Africa within a second. It is amazing.
The concept behind NOLE Legends is that It's basically connecting the gamer community with the philanthropic community. So every player, by default, whenever they're involved into the game, a part of the overall turnover, by default, through blockchain goes into charity. That way, a gamer earns, you say, a good karma point in terms of having directly or indirectly contributed towards a philanthropic cause. And it does not go from their pocket, it goes from the game income. That way, a kitty builds up, and we basically can run two things simultaneously, which is the gaming as well as the philanthropic wheel of the project.
That's brilliant. That's so awesome. And I think that that's going to draw so many people in because they feel like they're a part of the project in that aspect. That's super cool. All right. So let's talk about NOLE Coin. So obviously we learned a little bit about NOLE Coin as far as where you got the name from, but as far as the token goes, like what's its primary use case for these different dApps, and just how do you guys plan to use that within innovations?
So basically it would be the complete, the intrinsic coin for the complete ecosystem. When you talk about NOLEX, it works similarly to how BNB works for Binance. When it comes to NOLE Legends as a dApp, it will have unique utilities which will be utilized through the NOLE ecosystem. As we progress towards the merchandise, okay, we'll integrate it with NOLE. We have plans that we'll expand this ecosystem further into a platform where we can provide it as a tipping platform for content sharing. And there are a few more plans and dApps which Isam is holding up his sleeves post NOLE Legends release, which will be announced to the community soon. So
we started this now, we have this ecosystem building up, but NOLE can be anywhere in 5 years. It can be in the stores where you can buy your clothing with it, or our own store, or as you said, the game that we are building, or charity events, or we're going to try to make it as big as possible and get it all around the world. Yeah.
That's awesome. And basically, so you want to use it not just as an asset for different dApps, but you can also use it as a currency is a direction that you want to take it to as well.
Yes, indeed. If we want to become big, we want to make it a currency also, of course. We can't only keep it with the ecosystem. We want people to use it, actually use it as a currency.
That's amazing.
And I was like, when I'm going to make a token, I'm going to make a low supply token, because if you have a lot of supply, you know what happens. The value is going to come down, and that's why we only made 1 million tokens.
Yeah. Wow. That's phenomenal. Yeah. There's also a new exchange that you guys are developing and working on right now. That's the NOLE Exchange. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. Can we just talk a little bit about the NOLE Exchange and what's the future plans of this exchange?
The thing is, in the Tron space, we had a market called Tron Watch Market, where the exchange gave the people a chance to trade their tokens, you know?
Yes.
And we noticed a lot of Tron projects are not getting their chance to trade their tokens or to start up. So what we're going to do with NOLEX is provide a platform to help also the startups to list their tokens and trade with us. That's what's going to give us a lot more community members. We are helping the communities also in terms of philanthropy. And yeah, that's our service we're going to give back to them. Yeah.
That's so awesome. Super cool. Yeah. And then I was also reading up a little bit on this article about the NOLEX, and you guys want to take this to a level where it could literally even bring on other cryptocurrencies as well. Is that correct?
For now, what we are working now is attracting more Tron tokens. As NOLEX is not a DEX, is not a decentralized exchange, we can later add other cryptocurrencies like Ethereum, Bitcoin, or whatever.
Yeah.
But for now, we are just at the beginning. What we are doing is now to attract other Tron projects, and later we may add other cryptocurrencies.
Right now we are starting up in Tron. You know, we're first getting the Tron world in, getting everyone listed, helping the projects out, and from there on we're going to try to expand to the whole crypto community, the bigger tokens and everything. So
that's brilliant.
It will take a bit of time, you know, the development and the progress, but eventually we will get there.
Of course. No, that's absolutely, it's huge. Super exciting. I'm really excited to be a part of that, that platform.
Glad to have you in, Cody. Did you try Exchange already, by the way? Did you make your referral link already? Or
Yes. Yeah, no, I will after this call. I do promise you that's going to happen.
Perfect. You have to start earning. It will go fast now. Eh? It will go fast now. The people are coming in and you can start earning already. So
that's awesome. And I will immediately. Absolutely.
Perfect.
I might actually have to not edit this video right away so I can go right to that.
Perfect, mate. Perfect.
But all right. So now as far as the Tron platform goes, now obviously there's multiple platforms out there that you could be a part of, from the EOS platform to the Neo platform. I mean, there's so many different ones. why Tron? What was initially that drew you guys to Tron?
What drew me to Tron is I invested in Tron. End of 2018, I was like, which token am I going to pick? So I put some money in Tron, and I was like, who's leading the project? And then I found out about Justin Son, and I'm a marketing guy myself also, and I really liked his marketing skills. You can have a great product, but if you don't have the marketing skills in the space, you won't make it. And that's what made me also believe in it. He really knows what he's doing, and he's also doing everything he can to get his project out there. So that's what I like about Tron. And of course, the transaction speed and how it develops.
Yeah. The speed is absolutely super fast.
It's great. It's the best we can get at the moment, and it's also cheap. So very good for starting up your project. Yeah.
That's brilliant. Yeah. Now I want to talk a little bit about the legends. So I was reading through the white paper of the legends. It's really, really interesting. It has kind of like a fantasy kind of white paper. It just draws you. And most white papers that I've read typically get really, really boring. But this one's like super inspired. It's almost like reading a book. It's kind of cool. But I was just curious.
To Mr. Hessam made it, and he made it, and
it's beautiful. I think more white papers need to have more pictures, like what you put in there. It's just really cool.
Correct. It is not only formal information. It should tell a bit about the story of the game and what you're going to do. That's very important.
Exactly. So I would love to learn a little bit about how that works, because I've got a lot of friends that are gamers, and just kind of let's talk a little bit about that.
Well, basically, we made 6 legends. You know, me and Hessam are gamers ourselves also. We like to play games in our youth and everything. So we were like, we're going to introduce 6 legends to the crypto space. We're going to make 6 trees, which you can grow and evolve on the platform. And also make them known in the crypto space, you know, trying to get Justin a tree, try to let them come and grow a tree with us, and really create a story also behind these trees. Where did they came from? How did they end up with us? And what are they going to do? And you will see these legends throughout our project all the time. You know, we're going to keep bringing up those legends, and we're going to add more legends, maybe even to 100 legends total, and just make something fun out of it. Yeah.
We just invented them ourselves, if you remember, and. For each legend,
we were checking like names of legends and how should they look. I said to him, make a dwarf with a tree on it. You know, some crazy you can come up with. It doesn't matter. Make it original, and that's how the legends started to exist.
For each legend, I think that we spend at least 2 or 3 weeks just to give them a characteristic and find that. What the name should be, how the look should be, and also we spend too much time with our visual artists.
But it looks amazing. I really.
They are original. You know, you have to admit they are original. We didn't copy them from the Pokemon or anything.
You cannot find them anywhere.
Yeah. No, seriously, I would really encourage my viewers to go check out this stuff, because I mean, the graphics are unbelievable. Super, super cool. Your characters look like there's something straight out of a JRL token book or something like that. It's unbelievable. Super good stuff.
That's what we wanted to hear. It's still in development, you know. People are waiting a bit until it comes, but the end result will be stunning. We invite you all to come and play, and we're going to make the most out of it.
Oh, absolutely. I'm probably going to have to do a video on me actually playing the game.
That will be perfect. Let's play together. You know, we're going to have villages, my village against your village. We're going to do that in the future.
That's awesome. Yes, all right, good. And then, so now you mentioned Justin Sun. Have you guys had a chance to go to the Nitro Summit at all yet?
Right now we are in full development. I really want to go there. I really want to shake hands with him, but I made a choice to focus on the project, you know, make the products, get the products ready, and next year we will be fully on there.
Okay, awesome.
Be there with our team, presenting the products, and attend the event. Yeah.
Awesome. Now, as far as like all of your positions, like what are you guys like currently focusing on now? Like what does a week look like for you guys as far as working together?
First focus is to expand the NOLEX customer base. So we are running certain marketing campaigns around that. And that gives Hisham a lot of free time to continue working on the village. And we'll be sometime in a week or 10 days time, we'll be presenting certain more updates on the village front. So right now, the March focus is basically to expand the NOLEX horizon, get more projects listed on them, as well as parallelly keep building the NOLE Legends platform and work simultaneously on both these projects and get this project ready for a community. NOLEX is already ready for a community, but NOLE Legends is what Hisham is fully at the back end working on it. while we continue working on the NOLEX part and keep bringing more users on board.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Actually, it's a win-win situation for all our investors. You know, we're going to bring new communities to the exchange. On the exchange, you can trade the legends again. The gamers are going to see all the tokens. We are just going to create a nice ecosystem for both parties, for NOLEX and NOLE Legends, actually. Yeah.
That's awesome.
In fact, with NOLEX this month, from March itself, we'll start a coin burn also. A part of the earnings through the trading platform will be utilized to burn NOLE. So the supply from 1 million will already start decreasing from the month of March. So that will add value for our early investors as well as new investors who come on board.
Wow. That's amazing. Well, so you guys are super busy then. You guys are really rocking it for sure.
We are really, really busy indeed. But
yes.
as again, we love to do this. We love to make people happy, bring people together, build great products. That's what we're here for, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Now, as far as the vision over the next, and I don't know if this is too big to ask, but do you guys have a vision for the next 5 years? Like, where do you guys see NOLE going in the next 5 years?
So we have plans to get into market space. So NOLEX as a currency is what we want to eventually reach out in the next 5 years, where it is utilized as a currency rather than just a utility token. So we'll start working on a lot of tie-ups, especially the marketplace is what we'll be working on. So it becomes a global marketplace where people can trade from within locations at a borderless space also. So the long-term vision is to convert it into currency, and obviously if things go well, it will probably move into its own blockchain as well.
No, that's amazing. And I mean, as far as the cryptocurrency in and of itself, I mean, so cryptocurrency we are still so far from mass adoption. Would you gentlemen agree with me on that?
We are nowhere near
100%.
mass adoption. I personally think we are 1 or 2% into mass adoption. We are still early, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel honored that I can play a role in the mass adoption. You know, we are not the biggest project out there. We are not the top 100 token, but we are doing our thing. And that's what's the most important for me. We are getting our name out there. Yeah.
Right. And, and I think it's amazing. And I guess for me, my question, would be is just where do you guys see blockchain and cryptocurrency going in the years to come? I mean, obviously you guys play a large part of that in the gaming and the philanthropy angle of things, but where else do you guys see it going as far as just the whole concept of decentralization, you know?
I think in the upcoming 5 years, a lot will happen. A lot will change. Also, we started with Bitcoin, you know, now we see the secondary tokens, Tron, Ethereum. In the upcoming 5 years, newer products will come, or newer tokens will enter the market, and everything can happen. You know, it can go very fast in these 5 years. So, what we're going to try to do is make the best version out of NOLE in the space and just see what happens. You know, we're going to grow with the space and keep being innovative to our people. So that's what we're going to do.
I mean, what's some of the best advice that all three of you could maybe give? Just people in the space, newcomers in the space.
Yeah.
What's the best advice that all three of you guys can maybe give people?
I think if you want to start a project, start slow. You know, get a great group of people together that you can trust. Make a good plan. If you make a plan for 6 months, add 3 months with it. You know, things take longer than they expect. But make a good plan. Take your time. Don't try to do it very fast and quick, but just take your time for things. That's very important. Yeah.
Long-term horizon when it comes to crypto, rather than looking at the charts on a daily basis. It is, as you said, we are at a very, very nascent stage of adoption. It has got rich gains to provide to all the people who are getting into crypto. Plus, it is going to change lives in a big way.
Yeah.
So it is very, very important to have a very, very long-term perspective when it comes to crypto. And people who have that will eventually be the biggest gainers.
If you want to start building a dApp, the most important thing that you should have is a trusted community and being honest with them.
Yeah, most important.
Because the timer went up, no?
It's the most important thing, the trust and being honest. And you should study about everything before investing in any project.
Correct. Well said. Yeah.
It's very important. It's very important.
Do your research.
Yes, exactly.
Check out the people who are running the project. Check out their white paper. Very important. You know, what are their connections and everything. That is very important.
And it's so true, because I mean, I gotta say, like, it's crazy. Some of the different And I'm so glad that you guys, like, I'm super honored to have you guys on the show today, because the thing is there's so many people that don't see the faces that are backing a lot of these cryptocurrencies and a lot of these projects. And I mean, unfortunately, there's so many different scams out there, you know, and I think it's, you know, and I think it's so important that people do their study, like you were just saying, Hassam, you know, is to make sure that people know what they're getting involved with. And I think, you know, especially the world of, you know, decentralization, you're on your own, you know, in some, in a crazy way, but I think it's beautiful. And, you know, I mean, do you guys think that the world is ready for decentralization?
The world is ready, but people are not that educated about the blockchain. That is the big problem that we are facing right now. People are stepping into projects, people abusing also the blockchain, you know, people knowing that they don't have a lot of knowledge and just stake them into some kind of project which they are not creating, just launching a video and that's it, you know, but they're abusing a bit the knowledge of the people. I think that is what's happening now. So that's, maybe we all together can make the people aware of these things that are happening in the space. And then also the outsiders will have a different opinion about crypto, I think. Yeah, if we can prevent these things happening in the space.
Yeah, no, that's brilliant. It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So, well, good. Well, guys, I mean, I think we're kind of running out of time here, but I really appreciate having you guys on, and I'd love to do another call with you guys at some point in the future.
Sure.
Kind of go.
I was honored to be here, you know. Thank you for the invite. We can talk more often, and I will let you know once the legends are ready.
Of course, that would be great. And then if you guys just do me a huge favor and just share all of the different sites. I'm going to make sure I put all of your sites in the description below here in the video.
Perfect,
but if you guys could just kind of share with our viewers, where could they find NOLE Coin, the NOLE Exchange, just all the different things and projects you guys are working on?
Yeah. Now, for our exchange, you can go to www.nolex.org and you can register in 3 seconds and try it out. For the people that know yet, we are making tutorials how everything works, but registering is not that hard. And you can test our beta at game.nolelegends.com. So you can already test the market out there. You can build up your friends there, and you can already test most of the features. And the last feature is coming soon. So,
Kevin, thank you so much for being a part of this. And
thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much.
Really appreciate all of you guys. And I will see you guys in the gaming world. How about that?
See you soon, mate. See you soon. Thank you very much. Yes.
Have a good day, fellas.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.